Yep, I gave Bob the sloppy series, it's exactly what he would have wanted. Hey gang, and welcome to another Animal Crossing video. I'm Crossing Channel, and we all know about the major new features which were added in the 2.0 update for Animal Crossing New Horizons, like the Roost, Kapp'n, and so much more. However, Nintendo seems to have the habit of adding in some really cool little features and updates that they don't mention to us. So I've decided to dig into some of these new features and updates which Nintendo didn't tell us about with the 2.0 update in Animal Crossing New Horizons. What exactly will we discover? Well, let's find out. So for you collectors out there, you're definitely going to want to know about this one. It involves a recycling box which you can find in Resident Services. In the 2.0 version, it's actually been updated to add in a whole bunch of brand new items which you can only get from the recycling bin. It seems like these new and exclusive items will appear in here at random, so I've noticed that a lot of people don't realize you can get so many really cool exclusive items from the recycling box now. This of course includes practically the entire Sloppy series, which of course is very fitting to appear in here. But those aren't the only items that you can get things like the nearly busted radio and the recycled paper bundle as well. Of course, this isn't a major feature, but it's still really cool in my opinion, and it gives you something new to check every day in case you want to get your hands on some new exclusive items. Personally, I haven't actually gotten anything from here yet, but I do love this little mechanic, and I just think it's so cool. I know that many of you still want to get your hands on Happy Home Paradise, so I'm going to be hosting another giveaway for the game for playing today's sponsor, which is Lovelink. You can download the game for free using my link below on your mobile device or tablet. Stay tuned for more giveaway info. Lovelink is an interactive virtual dating experience where you control the romance story. You could use it to find a bond as strong as mine and Bob's. Lovelink has a perfect match for everyone, and each character has a unique story. Make the right choices and you never know who will ask you on a date. I've tried and failed to find Bob a date, but I think it might be his house, so let's give it a makeover whilst I try and find him one. Now this guy says he's into lions, but I think these cats might be a little bit too scary for Bob. This guy though, he says he's a barista, which basically makes him Brewster, so I think that would be perfect. The cool thing is that whilst you're chatting your matches, you can make certain choices in the conversation that can lead you on different paths. There are over 85 characters with different personalities and different stories, so the options honestly are endless. To reward you for playing the game and supporting the channel, I'm hosting a giveaway for Happy Home Paradise like I said. To enter, download the game using my link and screenshot your game with free character interest boxes unlocked on any one character. As you progress your relationship with a character, the blank boxes will be filled in, so I challenge you to fill 3 boxes total for one character and DM me the screenshot on Instagram at Crossing Channel. Thanks again to Lovelink for sponsoring this video, and I hope you'll download the game and enjoy it. So I mentioned this briefly in a past video, but it seems like a lot of people still don't know about it, so I wanted to go over it here. Isabelle has a really cool new feature where if you talk to her and complain about a resident, she will actually reset your villagers' homes. This means you can effectively use this mechanic to reset the starter homes, which are a big problem in Animal Crossing New Horizons. As you may already know, when you start up the game, your first 2 villagers will end up stuck with these really basic homes that no one likes the look of because they have nothing interesting in them and they aren't the villagers' true home design, so it seems like this feature will help with that. Of course, you can redesign villager homes now if you have Happy Home Paradise, which is definitely really great, and I recommend doing that. You can use this feature to reset those as well if you don't like them and you want to get them back to how they were, including their exterior as well. So it's definitely worth trying this feature out. I really like it personally, and I think it's cool that Isabelle has more options. This next one only happens on specific Kapp'n Islands, and I think it's really cool. 2 new weather patterns were introduced in the 2.0 version, and it's likely you haven't noticed them yet. Both these patterns are identical, and effectively they make it so that 2 islands will always be clear weather no matter what. These are the Star Island, where you can get star fragments, and of course the really cool star fragment rocks as well, and then the Summer Shell Island as well. These patterns effectively just mean that these islands will always be locked into clear weather, which of course you definitely need for the Shooting Star Island where you can wish upon the stars in the sky. It also makes sense for the Summer Shell one as well. You want things to be nice and clear for a sunny day in the Summer Island, so I really like this. It's a small one and it's kind of more of a behind the scenes thing, but it is interesting that they decided to introduce these new weather patterns. So of course each season will bring you a different set of items in Animal Crossing New Horizons. You have stuff like the mushroom set and then the cherry blossom set. Well, thankfully in the 2.0 version, Nintendo decided to introduce some brand new items for the seasonal events which happen throughout the different months. These include things like the cherry blossom rug and also the maple rug as well. There's also the frozen floor tiles as well, so they definitely went all out with the rugs for these seasonal events, which I really like to see. You can of course get these from balloons, but it seems like you can also get them from Kapp'n Islands as well. And that's not it either. They basically added a whole bunch of new ornament items which you might have seen if you've been collecting them throughout the winter. These include items like the giant ornament, the ornament garland, ornament table lamp, and the ornament tree as well, all of which are new to the 2.0 version. Of course, these items do coincide with the ornament season where your trees will be all lit up by Isabelle and you can shake them to get the resources that you'll need to craft these. Once again, you can find these in balloons. Honestly, hunting for DIY recipes in balloons has never been my favorite part of Animal Crossing New Horizons. In fact, it's incredibly tedious, but still, it is nice that there's a whole new variety of items that you can get. If you've already got all the past ones, perhaps you've collected all of them throughout the different seasons, then it's good to know that there'll be new ones that you can look forward to getting. There's also a new seasonal item as well, which is given to you by the Snow Person. This is the Frozen Mini Snow Person item, and I love it. It is absolutely adorable. It feels like a pretty random new item to add to the game in my opinion, but I still love it so much, and I think it's great that we have new Frozen items like I mentioned with the Frozen floor tiles as well. This item is one that a lot of people have probably seen, but haven't actually used. So the piggy bank item actually has its own mechanic in Animal Crossing New Horizons. If you played the past games, you might already know that the piggy bank has a mechanic like this, but it's actually different in New Horizons. Effectively, the piggy bank works exactly like the donation box which you can get from the Nook Stop machine in Resident Services. That means that you can deposit a certain amount of bells into it each time and then withdraw it whenever you want. Now this is a really cool mechanic in concept. Unfortunately, the fact that you can only deposit about 1,000 bells each time is really frustrating. I wish you could deposit like, I don't know, 200,000 bells at once and then take it out whenever you wanted, but they want you to do it one at a time, one after another, which would take a really long time if you want to store a ton of money in here. Again, I feel like a lot of people have probably seen this item already, but I've definitely gotten some messages and seen comments where people have been really surprised that you can actually do something with it. Let me know in the comments section down below what new features and updates you've noticed since the 2.0 version that Nintendo didn't tell us about. I honestly love learning more about the game. There's always so much to learn with Animal Crossing New Horizons, with so many really cool little mini mechanics and different features that we can enjoy. If you made it to the end of the video, be sure to comment Bob's Gang down below. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and turn on channel notifications. Also, don't forget to enter my giveaway for a chance to win a copy of Happy in Paradise. The link is down in the description as usual. I want to give a big thanks to these channel members for their continued support of me and what I do here on this channel. If you want to become a channel member, click the join button down below the video or the link in the description to learn more. You can get a whole bunch of cool perks like exclusive emojis, a badge by your name, access to our members only Discord and our members only podcast too.